problem. I can spend 4 hours pushing you around and cleaning the attic, in which case I won't have any time to spend with Darren. Or I can, well, you know, get it all done in a flash and relax for the rest of the afternoon with my husband. What do you think? Should I or shouldn't I? Well, I thought you'd agree. That dusty old attic.
Sam, I'm home.
Right there.
Are you still vacuuming? Now, that's what I call really automatic. Sam? I thought we agreed that housework was to be done in the usual manner.
Well, I must have left the motor on.
You also must have left detailed instructions. What happened to you?
I've been upstairs cleaning the attic. It's very dirty up there, see?
Did you clean the attic the same way you were vacuuming the rug?
Oh, Darren, really? I just wanted us to have some time together, and I thought I wouldn't be finished in time, so I...
A little,
Yes, just a little.
By the way, where have you been? I called you from Larry's.
Why are you questioning me like this?
I'm not questioning you. I just want to know what you did while I was gone.
Minute by minute?
Anyway.
Well, let's see. First, I cleaned the left side of the refrigerator. Then I cleaned the right side.
Sam! You're deliberately not answering my question.
I do not like being cross-examined by my husband.
What is that?
What's what?
That.
Oh, this?
That's, yeah.
Nothing?
Do you usually wrap nothing in white tissue paper?
Darren, Mother came over and, we went out to lunch at a nice little Japanese tea room. And that's the last question I'm going to answer until you apologize.
Sam, please. One more question. Where did you go?
You want to know where I went?
Yes.
All right, I'll tell you. To the moon. And one of these days...
Of course, Mr. Stevens, you know we don't waste time here at NASA. We're in a race to the moon with the Russians, and we're going to win it. Right, Frank?
Right, Ed.
Well, I can't give you these unless you promise not to ask me where I got them.
What is it, Stevens? Conditions? When the prestige of your country is involved?
I can't reveal my sources. I cannot reveal my sources. Unless you agree, no deal.
Mr. Stevens, why should we want to pry into your private affairs? Why, that's ridiculous, isn't it, Ed?
Of course, ridiculous. Now, Mr. Stevens, what's in the envelope?
Well, it looks like house dust and tea, but I...
Dust and tea, huh? We'll find out about that. Run them through the lab, Frank.
Right, Ed. Moon dust and lunar tea.
All right, Stephen, that's it. Where'd you get it?
I can't tell you.
Cut the jazz, Stevens. You're in serious trouble.
Where'd you get it?
I won't tell you.
Who gave it to you?
No one.
Does anybody else know about this?
No.
You're lying.
What did you tell him?
I said it was his patriotic duty to go to the authorities and tell them everything he knew. Tell them, Darren.
I can't.
They won't let me watch a golf tournament if you don't tell them.
Don't try to worm out of this. We know all about you, Stevens. We have an account of your activities hour by hour.
Listen, I'm just a simple neighborhood druggist who has to stay open Sunday afternoons.
Never mind about that. What about him?
Oh, such a nice man. Lovely wife, an adorable daughter. Funny name, though. Who could know that he was a spy?
The wife? What does she know about this?
Nothing. I swear she knows nothing about it.
Then where did you get it?
I refuse to answer on the grounds that it might tend to incriminate me.
Aha. Look who's here.
Hi, sponsor baby. Ho, ho, ho.
Don't ho-ho me, you ingrate. You and Stevens here have entered into a conspiracy to drive the Solo Toy Company out of business.
After all I've done for you, as close as we've been, like father and son. Darren, if you needed money, if you needed toys, why didn't you come to me and say so?
Larry, are you trying to say that you knew nothing about this?
Yes?
Effective immediately, the Ho-Ho the Clown program is hereby canceled.
But you can't do that to the children of America. You have no alternative. And I have no alternative but to ask you to tender your resignation. Darren, you're through.
So is my account with McMahon and Tate.
Mr. Solo. Well, that won't be necessary now that Stevens is no longer with the agency. I want you to know I consider his actions illegal, unethical, shocking. Sam, what'd you do?
Well, I had to do something. I froze them so you and I can discuss how to get out of this.
Is the spell off, Ho-Ho?
Oh, yes. Now we just have to figure out a way to bail him and you out. Let's see. We can say it's a publicity stunt.
A publicity stunt? For what?
For a cute little doll.
They look like twins.
Yeah, thank you. Now, I have to make Ho-Ho believe he was all part of it.
Well, honey, what do I say?
Well, let's see. Well, I'll start the ball rolling, then you take over and run with it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hold it. Disgusting, despicable, and humiliating.
Mr. Solo, my husband would like you to meet the newest member of the Solo family, the Tabitha doll.
The what?
The Tabitha doll. Darren thought of it, and I designed it, in my spare time, using our daughter as the model. Then Ho-Ho put the real Tabitha on television and played favorites with her to create public interest.
It was a publicity stunt to promote a new product.
Yeah, and I went along with it just to help out the sponsor, even though it temporarily hurt my image. Well, why wasn't I consulted?
Well, because,
Tate,
Yes, sir?
shut up. You know something? This is a pretty cute little doll. And that was a pretty cute publicity stunt.
And these are two pretty clever fellas, huh?
They sure are. And Tate,
Yes, sir?
you were gonna fire him.
Me, sir?
Tate, I think you should offer your humble apologies and include Mrs. Stevens. I think she's pretty clever, too.
hi, darlings.
Sweetheart, what are you doing home so early?
I sneaked away to watch Ho-Ho the Clown with you.
Well, isn't that nice? Is he going to reveal the publicity stunt?
Mm-hmm. And he's going to say, in the interest of fair play, every loyal viewer who called in or wrote in to complain will receive absolutely free a brand new Tabitha doll.
Come here, sit down. Come on, sit. Like I told you, if you're going to watch it, you have to sit.
Ho, 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 I'm Ho-Ho the Clown. All you wonderful viewers will be happy to know that each and every one of you will receive a new Tabitha doll, absolutely free.
You know, that's rather a cute idea. Whose was it?
Larry's. Oh, that persuaded Mr. Solo to keep his account with us. Hey, why is Ho-Ho's picture and mine is,
Darling, I
Well?
don't know. Well, I fixed it this morning.
well, I'll just fix it again.
Hello, Durwood.
Sam, about your mother.
Well, Darren, I didn't know any,
Not in front of the baby.